Okay, here's an example now. So say your body fat is 15 to 20%. What I'd recommend is an 8 to 20 week diet, depending on where you're starting. Obviously if you're 20%, you'd stick to the higher end. You'd be dieting for 20 weeks with probably a break halfway between the 2-week maintenance. If you're 15%, an 8-week diet would be fine and get you to your goal. I'd say 8 to 10% body fat if that's your goal. If it's any leaner, you will still need a diet maintenance, and then another 6 to 8 week diets to get leaner. But that's for a competitive bodybuilder, men's physique athlete. But if we're talking just an athlete or an average trainer that wants to get down to 10-12% body fat from 15 to 20%, I'd recommend anywhere from an 8 to 20 week diet. Okay, how I'd structure this, I always work out my maintenance first. So that would be, for example, at the end of a bulk, my maintenance would normally be 3,000 calories. So I drop 300 to 500 calories from that maintenance. But every 3 weeks, I'd rework out my new maintenance and drop another 300 calories from that. So I'll start off with the 3,000, so I'd be eating 2008 to 2006. And then 3 weeks later, my maintenance would be 2007. So then I'd be eating, obviously, 2004, 2003. Then 3 weeks later, my new maintenance would be 2005, 2006. So then I'd be eating 2000 the final 3 weeks, so that'd be a 9-week diet. And usually that's when I end the diet. I'll go into maintenance for 1 to 2 weeks. And then I'll either do a lean bulk or maintain, depending on what my goals are. Every 3 weeks though, you should be rechecking your maintenance on any calorie calculator. It doesn't matter which one you use. They're all accurate as long as you're telling the truth, how active you're being. And you're not trying to, like I say, if you lie and say you're more active than you are, you're not going to be losing weight because it's going to give you a higher maintenance. So be truthful. And from there, the diet becomes simple. You just got to follow the targets, and every 3 weeks, rework out your new maintenance and drop 300 to 500 calories from that new maintenance. That's something not many people do. They think their maintenance stays at 3,000 for the whole diet, which is not possible. It will change, but also on the way back up it will also change. But usually at the end of a bulk, it'll always land around the same 2008 to 3002, around there. That'll be for me personally, and it'll change for you. Training wise, my main goal is strength training is always the main focus. So get 3 to 4 strength training sessions in every week. That's what will keep your muscle. That's to make you look good when you've lost the weight. And that's to make you longevity, you live longer, you bone health. You'll actually be stronger for everyday things. If you've got children, got kids like me, you'll actually be stronger to be able to play with them. Even though you're dieting, strength training will offset the tiredness and not being able to do anything. Being stronger is always better. Next, steps. I try and get between 8,000 and 12,000 steps a day. That's just it's a simple way of fat loss. Steps are so easy, people underutilise them. I'm here now, talking to you, getting my steps in. It's easy. 2 birds with 1 stone. And it doesn't tax you. I've never met anyone that says, oh, I've done 10,000 steps, I'm so tired. Walking in steps doesn't tax you like it would if you did sprints on the track. It isn't the same. So it's a lot easier for people to stick to. And it's, you don't understand how the amount of fat loss you get from doing 12 to 40,000 steps a day. It's like, it's a steal. People don't understand how easy it is to get that fat loss by doing steps. 8,000 is okay, but when you get up to the 14,000 mark, that's when fat just drops off you easily. Next, cardio. For heart health and longevity and work capacity, I do recommend, if you have the time, 3 zone 2 cardios a week, 20 to 45 minutes. Perfect. And that's more, I do that more for health than the fat loss aspect. Just being healthy, longevity, being able to do more things with my family. That you should do cardio 2 to 3 times a week, even if you're getting your steps in. I think it's worth the health benefits. there's no negatives of muscle. You can't lose muscle for 3 cardios a week, but it is well worth the health benefits. But that's down to you personally. If you have time, do it. If you haven't got time to do it, obviously just get your steps in. That will be giving some benefits to health anyway. Alright, next. The reason most people's diets fail is because they're looking for the 8-week diet, but they don't plan the maintenance after the diet. So make sure you've always got your maintenance planned, how you're going to maintain it, as long as you're not going too lean. If you're under 8% body fat, you're not going to be maintaining that. But as long as you're 10, 11%, have your maintenance diet in plan. So maintain it for a while, get your body used to it, get your energy levels to be used to it, and then from there decide whether you're going to gain back up, whether you're going to lose a bit more, if you've got like holiday planned, a wedding, anything you've got planned, if you want to lose more. But make sure you maintained it for 4 weeks and have that in place, because not having a maintenance in place, that's where you can skyrocket. You can lose all the fat, but you gain it all back within a week or two, which again, that isn't good. Yo-yoing like that, the health consequences later in life, it's not worth it. So make sure your maintenance is in order. And to do with splits, training splits, strength training splits, they don't matter. You can do full body, upper lower body, chest, back, legs, shoulders and arms. It doesn't matter what you're doing, as long as you can stick to it. It's progressively getting better. So say you're doing 40 kilos each arm on dumbbell press, make sure you get to 42 by the end of the training. Even while dieting, you can still progress on some, especially a new movement. I can't see why you don't get stronger during a diet. You're not going down to bodybuilding level leanness, so you shouldn't be getting weaker. And as long as it's progressive, you've got a plan in place, you're enjoying it, you can stick it long term. It doesn't matter what you're doing. Full body, I've done full body, I find them boring. Upper lower body is great, I love upper lower body. The old school Arnold split, chest and back, legs, shoulders and arms, 4 to 6 days a week, that's worked. It has time, it has place, but it does work. So find what you want, find what you enjoy. Rep range, anywhere from 5 to 30, as long as you're sticking in between that rep range. 30 seconds to 2 minutes rest, stick between there. It all works. So just find what you enjoy and you get the results you want. And if there's anything I missed, comment below. Let me know, I'll do another video. And it'll just to get this rolling, I can start checking videos out, help you as much as I can. And subscribe if you want to and share the video. Thank you.